Welcome to Yoga with Stephen. This video is part of our flowing warm-up series. Today we're going to be flowing from seated meditation position up into standing position, warming up the lower half of our body. I use flowing warm-ups in our yoga class after meditation to prepare our body for our sequence of sustained holding poses. You can use flowing warm-ups in your life to break up periods of inactivity, to do a quick yoga flow if you're short of time, and to practice the three fundamentals of Hatha Yoga, which are stretching, strengthening and balancing. Let's get flowing. So from meditation position, if you're comfortable cross-legged, we're just going to breathe in and stretch forward, just opening up the hips, the back side of the body. If you don't like cross-legged position, just stretch your legs in front of you, which we're going to do in a minute. Breathing in, stretch up, stretch forward. One more time. Breathing in, stretch up. Breathing out, stretch forward. Just getting the body slowly moving. And then we're going to unfurl our legs. Give your legs a little bit of a shake. Rotate those ankles. Stretch the toes back. Point the toes. Stretch the toes back. Point the toes. Stretch the toes back. Point the toes. Open the toes. Scrunch the feet. Open the toes. Scrunch the feet. Open the toes, scrunch the feet. And we're going to now do a little minor balance. Just come back into seated leg lift, easy balance. Rotate those feet, rotating your knees. Get the blood to flow into the knees. There we go. And then we're going to try and straighten the legs, bend the knees. Straighten the legs, bend the knees. So you're tightening the knees, you're stretching the knees, you're tightening the knees, you're stretching the knees. Then bring those legs back down again. Breathing in, stretch up. Breathing out, stretch forward. It doesn't matter where you get to, you just flow according to your elasticity, whatever's right to you. Breathing in, stretch up. That's the beauty of flowing warm-ups, that it doesn't matter where you get to, you're just flowing in a general direction. Breathing in, stretch up. Breathing out, stretch forward. Excellent. Let's lift that leg out to the right. Lift that leg out to the left. Let's lift them back in again. And we'll lift them back out again. And we'll lift them back in again. And we'll lift them back out. A little bit of core engagement going on there. Now widen those legs, whatever's comfortable for you. And we're going to carry on our stretching. Breathing in, stretch up. Breathing out, go for the toes in that direction. Breathing in, stretch up. Feel those hips opening. Feel those legs stretching. Breathing in, stretch up. Breathing out. Stretch forward. Let's bring those hands to the right side. And we will bring those hands to the left side. And we will bring those hands to the right side, and we'll bring those hands to the left side. And let's do some revolved forward bends, mild twisting forward bends. Bringing the opposite hand down. Again, we're not trying to strain anything, we're just getting a general stretch in general directions. Alternate revolved forward bends. And now let's turn it into some more dynamic windmill stretches. The kind of exercises you used to see in old films I used to watch when people used to do Keep Fit. They always seem to be doing that kind of thing. Right, now we're going to stir the big pot. This is just a bit of unsupported muscle movement in a rotational way. When I was a child, I used to read a story about the magic porridge pot. So I always think I'm stirring the magic porridge pot. And it was slightly more uplifting than maybe a cauldron, perhaps. Right, okay, and now we're going to go for some rowing flowing, again, unsupported stretching. That means hands are not touching anything or leaning in on anything. So we're having to half engage the muscles, half stretch the muscles, leaning into the other side. Brilliant. I can feel my thighs opening and my legs stretching. Now I'm going to bring my feet together into bound angle position, and I'm lifting my hips up as close as I can go. Now my fists are pushing into the ground behind me, and I'm opening my chest just to get that feeling of the spine coming through the pelvis opening, the chest opening. Now let's change the feeling to a forwardy stretch. You can do gentle flows in and out. Jerky flows are not normally a very good idea, but gentle flows in and out are a way of stretching and relaxing, also warming up muscle groups. You may be able to get your elbows down towards the ground. It all depends. Right, now we're going to do a gentle balance. We're going to go back into baby pose. That's because we're holding the toes. And we're going to try and balance in that position. That's a relatively easy balance to do. And now we're going to extend those legs up into the air. And we're going to stretch out to the side. Bring them down again. Up we go. Into the air. Bring them out. To the side. Try to relax those muscles, feel them stretching a bit more. Bring those feet down. One more time. Up we go. You can go one at a time if you like. Out to the side. See that first position, they're not quite straight, but then as I relax into it, I can straighten them. Bring those feet down again. Let's use a bit of core exercise. It's actually a boat pose variation. Out to the side. Back into baby pose. Boat pose variation, wide-legged boat pose variation. Back we go into baby pose, feet on the floor. Your hips have now opened a lot. And try to stretch between those knees. It all depends, but some of you may be able to stand up from that position. Thank you very much for your time and attention. And your lower section should now be warmed up. Have a wonderful day.